EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route deck, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Atwell sent in motion here. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long. They put Woods in motion. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's taken down up past the 35.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He gets that to his big target fans. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get this complete to Walker. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Rams nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They put Woods in motion. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and...
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He'll look to throw. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
This one's snagged by Smith and Jigba. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They'll throw out of the gun. That's complete. It's Metcalf. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They run with Coro. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could see the quarterback, once he got this snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Middle of the field, that's taken in by Baker. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup, but we do have a penalty marker on the field. The motion man is Nakua. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal, but either way, I'm coming to...
And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Rams will have great field position right around midfield.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They put Woods in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. Here's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Cora. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Atwell sent in motion here. This is caught at the 2. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Carty back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Howell. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He's going to air this one out. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you see a big reason why. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He'll send a tight end in motion right. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to Bellinger. He's got it downfield. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Corum. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
They motion a receiver right. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. The Rams use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
A 24-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams are back within one. It's 7-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So a very tight first half, a one-point game here at the break. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one.
Joshua Purdy to kick off for the Rams.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, a loose football. The Rams have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, You have to be there to make up for it, and the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They put Woods in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 30.
Running forward is Cora. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Now whistles here and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. They'll stay on the ground with Cora. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They face 2nd down and 7. They put Woods in motion. Back to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Rams will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He'll take this in, back at the 6. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. They'll start this on the ground with Cora. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately. That one in. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. to the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did. This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
Throwing now on third and long. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. The Seahawks are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. One more time with Walker. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not a team is going to go for it on fourth down based on what they do on third down, and I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on third and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now a run with Borum. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. He'll look to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Connecting with the tight end. That's that. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And the Seahawks first down.
Throwing now on first and 10. Metcalf with the grab. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't...
To the goal line and in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. An extra point attempt to follow. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing now from the gun. Pass right side, taken by Baker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And he will score. Puka Nakua. Touchdown Rams. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know you're...
To the end zone. It's intercepted.
Always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So it is back to a 1-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Seahawks are going to open up the lead to 8.
Rams 18.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They'll run straight ahead with Porter. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
The score, Seahawks 33, Rams 18. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. on the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's taking down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They put Woods in motion. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll drop to throw. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.